Are you ready for no malarkey? Just the facts.
Please record your message.
This is Matt with Biden 2020, the Joe Biden campaign, and we're just hoping you'll go out and vote for the only candidate who voted for the Iraq War, the only one who had the guts to take us into Iraq.
Hello.
Hi, this is Matt from Joe Biden 2020. Do you have time to chat?
Not really.
Okay, all right. I'll let you go. Have a good, nice evening.
Thanks.
Also, this is important practice, guys. Like, I'm clearly not doing this to be mean. Joe Biden may be the candidate. We got to practice phone banking for him. Hi, this is Matt for Biden 2020. Just reminding you to get out and vote, and hopefully you vote for Joe Biden, the only candidate who's been willing to cut Social Security. Thanks very much. Have a great evening. Hi, this is Matt calling for Biden 2020, and we're trying to get rid of Donald Trump this election. Hopefully you vote for Joe Biden, who voted for the Iraq War. You know, he didn't question our authoritarian president. We don't want people questioning the president, right? Some people say that doesn't sound good. No, that's practical. You got to go to war. I don't care what people say. Weapons of mass destruction, whatever. Joe Biden believed it the whole time, so you can count on him. So whatever you do, we hope you vote for Joe Biden, but please, please do not vote for that social democrat that voted against the Iraq War and doesn't want to cut Social Security. Hi, I'm with Biden 2020, the only candidate that's taking corporate money. In order to defeat Donald Trump, we need somebody that has a history of plagiarism, you know, to compete with Donald Trump's history of lying and all, right? I mean, it's okay if a presidential candidate doesn't know he's running for president, right? I mean, as long as he figures it out eventually. That's what I say. We urge you to vote for our candidate, Joe Biden, the only candidate who voted for the Iraq War. He's willing to cut Social Security, so you can count on Joe. Have a wonderful evening. We're hoping to vote out Donald Trump, and we think the best way to do that is voting for the one guy who voted for the Iraq War, unlike Donald Trump, and he said he's willing to cut Social Security. We're hoping we can get rid of Donald Trump this election by voting for Joe Biden, the only candidate who is called for cutting Social Security. And he got us into the Iraq War, but don't listen to that. That's a socialist talking point. Anyway, that's my time. Have a great evening. Please consider voting Joe Biden. It is not practical to have universal health care. Every other developed country in the world is radically communist. Like, if you donate like a dollar or whatever, I can see it and I'll do that intro. No profanity, you know, keep it respectful, but funny is good. Oh my God, we got a young one, 68. So we're recommending you vote for Biden 2020, who's the only candidate who voted for the Iraq War. Gosh, what else can I give you? What other info? His brain surgeon says that he's got a 50% chance of being normal. I would not vote for the socialist, communist, Democrat, whatever he wants to call himself, because he voted against the Iraq War. Not cool. He is not willing to cut Social Security. Not cool. Hi, this is Matt calling for Biden 2020. Do you have time to chat about the only candidate who took us to the Iraq War and is willing to cut Social Security? We hope you vote for Joe Biden, the only candidate who voted for the Iraq War and has been willing to cut Social Security and Medicaid. Just remember, key points. Joe Biden is the only candidate who voted for the Iraq War, the only candidate who is willing to cut Social Security, and anyway, that's my time. Basically, we don't want anybody being a dog-faced pony soldier. We want people to vote for Joe Biden, the only candidate who did vote for the Iraq War and is willing to cut Social Security. We feel that is the strongest candidate against Trump, rather than somebody who voted against the Iraq War and does not want to cut Social Security. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful evening. Ellie says you need people to believe you're pro-Joe. Totally. Totally. That's the fun. That's the challenge. And like I said, if Joe wins, I got to get some practice trying to promote Joe. It's going to need some practice. It ain't going to be easy. So that's what I'm doing, guys. The only candidate who voted for the Iraq War. I mean, yeah, the Iraq War doesn't sound good, but here's the thing. Here's the deal. Like Joe likes to say, here's the deal. He is open to cutting Social Security and Medicare and Medicaid. Also important to remember, he's announced that he's running for Senate now. So don't let them screw you up on the ballot. Make sure to look. Joe Biden is running for Senate now. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful evening. Oh my God, 96. I want to speak to this woman so bad. My grandmother's like, God, how old is she now? She's in her 90s and she's like so sharp.
Hello.
Hello, this is Matt with Biden 2020. Can I talk to you about voting this election? Do you have any time?
Have a minute.
Got a minute?
Yeah, a minute.
Okay. Well, what issues are important to you? Or
I've done so what?
So I was going to ask you what issues were important to you, but I'll just go ahead and you tell me if you want to talk about any issue in particular. So Joe,
no issues in particular.
Okay, well, Joe Biden, he's the only candidate that voted for the Iraq War. He wants to cut Social Security. Does that all sound good to you so far?
Who wanted to cut Social Security?
That's Joe Biden. He's been willing to do it throughout his career.
Well, he don't understand right now, so I don't know. He might cut anything.
Yeah, I mean, because he built up all the, all the debt, trillions of dollars in debt by taking us to the Iraq War. But, some people on the Joe Biden campaign were trying to explain to people that at least he's willing to cut Social Security to pay for that,
Well, that's not good, is it?
Oh, no, I mean, I think, well, the Biden campaign thinks it's good. I'm only trying to, they put me in a difficult position because, I'll be honest. Huh?
I'll be honest with you, Biden is not a good candidate.
Well, so, I mean, what else besides this? I mean, I get the Iraq War. I get the Social Security thing. I mean, I get the, he's showing some signs of, I don't know, deterioration or something. Dementia.
Right.
Yeah. Man. Well, what makes you think he has dementia? I mean, is it even fair to say he has dementia? I mean, he's just, I don't know. What do you think?
I think he has it. He's 77 years old or something. How old is he?
How old is he? I mean, he's young. He's only 77 or something. I mean,
that's not young.
No? How old are you?
Oh, well, I'm not young either.
You sound super sharp.
I'm not young.
You sound super sharp. I'm beginning to.
That's because it's not young because I'm not young.
Well, hey, at this point, honestly, I mean, I was going for Biden, but you make some good points. I mean, I don't know.
No, he's not a good candidate. Maybe he was once upon a time, but not now.
Okay. Well, then who should I vote for? You think?
I don't know who you should vote for.
I mean,
that's up to you. That's up to you to figure it out.
Do you have anybody else in mind? I mean, you wouldn't.
I'll figure it out by the time he comes around.
Okay, that's good. The whole cutting Social Security, you got me thinking about it. That makes me. If I can't go to Biden, I might go to Bernie. Is that?
You have to.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, should we not be supporting Joe Biden, who just without any?
I don't support Joe Biden. I don't know.
But he sent us to Iraq. He sent us to Iraq without questioning George Bush. Is that not good?
No.
Interesting. Okay. Well, I know Bernie's. Well, in that case, honestly, I was trying to sell you to Joe Biden, but like you, it sounds like you're.
You voting for. You don't even know what's going on. So sometimes you don't know where he is.
Yeah. Yeah, it's scary. It's scary. I was kind of, I don't know. It's like I almost don't want to believe it because, I mean, he took us to the Iraq War.
Bernie might be pretty good. Everybody's behind him, so he might do all right.
You know what else is kind of interesting about Bernie? He was arrested. He was arrested. Bernie Sanders was arrested when he was younger.
Bernie?
Yeah, when he was younger, he was arrested.
Oh, when he was younger.
Yeah. You know what he was arrested for?
What?
He was arrested for protesting segregation, which is, that's like respectable, right? I mean, segregation is awful. So if people want to
they must have found that out on him.
Huh?
Have they found that out on him?
Yeah. I mean, it's easy to find out if you look online, but the news, they don't report about it much. Now, hey, I'm all about for protesting segregation, but Bernie, but to get arrested, I mean, that's not good. You shouldn't be questioning the police like that. Yeah, no. But at least he was protesting segregation. I got to give him credit. I'll give him credit for that. I mean, the police they arrested him for protesting segregation. I don't know. Anyway.
But it's nice talking to you.
Very nice talking to you. And you know what? You made me think a bit, too. So it was really nice chatting. I hope.
Okay.
Have a wonderful evening.
Okay.
And let's.
You got to think about who you're going to vote for and what they're doing for you and this, that, and the other.
Yeah. Honestly, after this, I think I'm leaning towards Bernie. But wow, which is crazy. But maybe I'll do some more research on him. Anyway.
Okay.
Have a wonderful, wonderful evening. Thanks so much for chatting with me.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye. That was awesome, guys. That was awesome. She's sharp. And so I think that's inspiration that if we reach out to, guys, you just can't dismiss elderly people or boomers. Okay. That was a 96-year-old. Cannot dismiss boomers as not being critical thinkers. We can't do that. Okay. We all get emotional. We all get irrational, but you can't dismiss people, for being boomers. We can't do that. That's bad strategy. That's a 96-year-old. You can get through to her. You can get through to her. All right. Let me get a charger. So everyone, you got to go out, talk to your grandparents about voting, and make sure they vote for the candidate that has no empathy for you or other millennials.
The younger generation now tells me how tough things are. Give me a break. No. I have no empathy for it. Give me a break.